Well, it is shopping day today, so let's see what goodies we can find here in Australia. Then we are going to go to the thrift store, Country Home Decor, where you will find on my channel DIY, thrifting, and creative charm. Let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're here for the first time. In today's video, we are going to go shopping. I'm going to take you shopping with me and take you around to the stores. We're going to go into Myers, which is a beautiful department store here in Australia. And we're going to go into the home decor section. I'm going to show you beautiful things that they actually have here for on sale or that they have brand new in the store. Next, we are going to go in my local thrifting store. Now remember, I live countryside Australia, and the thrifting stores are not the hugest. They are really small. Obviously, it's country. So I'm going to take you in and see what they actually have in there. So let's go shopping. Heading straight into Myers, and we are the Robert Gordon. They're offering 50% off for their country tableware. Now, I must admit, the beautiful sage color that they have here for this summer collection, it looks really awesome and in line with what it is right now. It's $70, $80, I think, for those, and this one I think is $70. I think these look like milk jugs here. This speckled. And also the egg holders, again, these are coming off at almost $40 for one set. But the collection is really awesome and very much in line with today's current decor here. The beautiful sage color, as I mentioned here. And again, they were glazed. So again, they have the milk jugs and they have the beautiful glazed underneath as well, the lighter colors. Over to this table again with these blue tones as well. That's very much in tune with what is out for this year. And again, lovely, lovely speckled bread dough holders there. Cushions again on the table, which is normal for countryside. And the egg holders, ceramic egg holders, I thought these was really beautiful. They're priced at almost $40 again for a set of 6 egg holders. The flowers here arrangement here looked realistic, and yeah, I thought it looked really good. Again, those scallop bowls, again, that beautiful tones on the blue jugs. This was priced, I think, almost at $300. Well, $329. The bouquet was really beautiful though. It looked realistic. Again, that beautiful sage color for that home decor by Linen House. Lovely. Moving over to this selection now, my husband and I couldn't work out whether these were ginger jars, tea urns, or just cookie jars. He reckoned they were cookie jars. I reckon they were urns, but they were priced really a bit high if you ask me, but they were huge though. I love the gold trim on these, and they were very glossy. The whole collection comes, as you can see, with the plates behind there. I think this one was priced at almost $100. And I reckon the larger ones were, I think, $125 to $150. But again, not really in tune with mine. Now, I love this ginger jar, and I think this is really lovely. Again, very just sort of chinhosiery idea. Again, you can, decorate it as I've shown here with the beautiful flowers next to it. Looks really awesome and high end. I love these lemon jars, and here I would decorate them or style them like shown. There was lots of lemon themes throughout this particular collection. I think it was from Heritage. And I didn't really like them. They weren't my style, but again, if you're into the fruit decor, definitely. Now, this is my particular styling. I love this. Again, this was from Heritage as well. And also Robert Gordon, Australian farmhouse. And this is beautiful. This butter dish is beautiful. Really, really high end look. I love the sage color again in here and everything that goes with it. A very lovely collection that would really raise your decor for your table for breakfast in the morning. Just everything works together. And again, you have these egg holders here for ceramic metal piece. This was my favorite collection, and I absolutely love just chinhosiery blue again. And here you can style it as shown on the picture. Just really awesome. Not for everyday use though. Again, looking at that, that's this new blue and white. Again, what I wouldn't say it's new, to be honest. This has been around since I know my mum had this in her collection, very much in England as well. And this blue and white theme here, this is from Smeg, the brand. They are very pricey. We all know Smeg is very top of the range when it comes to their electronics. Very lovely. This one is $1,099. And I couldn't believe this one. This coffee grinder, almost $1,500. But again, very beautiful. If you can afford it, go for it. Now let's go to the country thrift store next to where I live. And this is what they had to offer here. They had this Laura Ashley tea kettle here, but it was okay. I think at $10, it was slightly overpriced in my eyes. I reckon $8 would have been perfect for it. I didn't need it, so I put it back. And also, you can get all of these here on, Facebook Marketplace a lot more cheaper, and you can actually bargain for them as well. But they had some really nice collection here in terms of, vintage teapots. This one was priced at $50. So again, if you're looking for that sort of things, I would say your local thrift store will definitely have those. It's much lower than the brand new ones in the store, but there wasn't much in stock today, so I decided not to hang around too long there. So what I brought home with me, let's have a look. Right, the first thing up that I really have got to show you that I did bring home this week was, and I'm going to have to get up for this one because it is so heavy. Now you can actually see that I've got the partner, this beautiful vessel here that was given to me by my daughter for Christmas, and I just had to have this one here. Now this is, I think it's by French Provençal. It is actually beautifully made from France, and it is glazed very, very beautiful to give it a distressed look, both of them. And also it does bring a bit of warmth and texture to your area, which I think works really, really nice. So I really had to get this particular one after this one was bought for me for my birthday. No, sorry, for Christmas. So that was my first buy this week, and I love it so much. When I look at it, I was like, French kiss, absolutely gorgeous. Both these pieces are absolutely beautiful, beautiful pieces. And as I said, they just have this really, soft, texturized, beautiful, charming appearance to them that really invites you to absolutely have a look at it. And I think it achieves that in this particular area here on my coffee table. All right, so let me show you the next few items that I actually brought home with me. Now, so what I brought home was this particular beautiful brass vase from my local thrift store, or we call them here the op shop, which basically means an opportunity shop. This was $5, and do you just hate when they actually stick it on there? I mean, this one has come off quite easily. Sometimes it's a bit of a pain. So that is what this caused. I thought it was just so beautiful, just lovely vase. There isn't any sort of symbols or name on it, but the patina on it is absolutely lovely. I may give it a little bit of a wash and just style it somewhere with just a single vase on it. Sorry, a single rose or something. I have roses in my garden, and I think this will be just really nicely just to add, just one rose in there, just so beautiful. Now, the other thing I bought was this here. This was absolutely brand new, and this again was from my local area. This was priced at $24. Now, ideally, I would have loved it to be already stained or, at least protected somehow. But it's lovely, handcrafted. It's from a particular store here in the countryside. Now, being from the countryside, you don't get necessarily, stores, big department stores. You will only get like really small shops. Now, this particular shop, I've been in there a few times, and they do have really beautiful sort of country decor. And this one is just really lovely and handmade. You can actually see that it's handmade, but it was priced at $24, and they had a sale going on. So I bought it for 12, 24, $25. That was 24, $25. And I bought a sale, and I bought it and on the sale for 12.50. So I thought it was okay. I will add a little bit of stain to it and see where I'm going to actually style it. So the other two items that I actually bought, it's a little bit heavy, and I got those from Facebook Marketplace, and we'll talk more about them. Always check out Facebook Marketplace. This is my inspiration of what I want to change this into. I paid $30 for it. I practiced with this particular piece just to see what it would look like. I thrifted that particular small vase there. Now, here is the other one that I bought. Again, I got this for $30 from the same seller. I think she just didn't want them anymore. And I'm going to change definitely the first one. The second one here, the larger one, I may just leave like that for a while. It has a lot of distressing on it from just use. And sometimes that just adds to the unique of the actual vessel. You don't always have to paint over it. It's time to DIY now. I've changed my clothes because I don't want to get my beautiful dress all soiled. So let's get started. So I am going to start with some tea. So I've already brewed it. Hopefully you can see that there. So I did it this morning, and it's been sitting there. And I'm going to start with some paper towel and just dip it and put it all over the vessel. Not sure what it's going to turn out like, but I'll remind you of my inspirational piece. I'm going to get it up on the phone so that it's with me all the time, and I think it's good to do that because that way you don't forget what you're actually working on. Before I start, so it's the tea. I also have the burnt sienna and teal green. Started doing first of all was just adding the tea around it, as you saw, and then what I did next was literally to use some of the light mocha just into that, and I used the wet tissue as is, and I'm just squeezing it so that it just gets that natural rundown, and I want it to dry like that. It's a nice day today outside, so it should dry fairly quickly. So I'm just leaving it like that, and I will do the process again depending on how it actually dries, what it looks like once it's dry. But so far I am liking the color. I don't want to go too dark. I could, but I am just dubious that it's already been altered with white paint. But I'm liking it. I don't want to go too dark because it's going to be in my back living room here. So, and that room is very country, that room. So I'm just trying to keep it a little bit neutral, not too dark, but neutral. But I will always refer back to my piece that I'm looking at. But I'm loving the way it's dripping down. So remember, tea on first. If you are going to try this, just boil the tea and leave it to cool, and then you mix in your maca. And I'm going to try others as well. I'm going to let it dry now and see what color it turns to once it's dry. And what's happening is, well, you're getting that drain in the inside as well, but just make it look very, very intentional. All right, let's put it to dry and see what happens. Okay, so what I had to do, because it was only after I'm thinking, oh gosh, I cannot fingerprint. So I went to my trusty hair dryer and blow dried on palette. Might be a little bit too much. I'm thinking that colors looks very much like the inspirational piece, so I'm gonna go ahead with it. I mean, also remember guys, if you don't like it, you can just wash it off. So far I haven't added anything that's going to be permanent on here, or I can just paint it over again. But for now, I'm gonna carry on. Alright, so this is where we're at. Now, I haven't taken it outside to dry because I'm using this particular technique here. The mocha and the burnt sienna, sorry. It's drying very quickly because I'm not using a lot of paint. I'm basically just wiping it on as I showed you. Now, what I have done since is take some dry tea towel paper, tissue paper, and I'm just going over it, and I'm like making certain areas a little bit lighter, which is fine because that, you know, so that distressed look is good. I don't necessarily have to have it all neat and tidy and fully, you know, with this terracotta color that I have achieved here, which I'm quite pleased about, to be honest. This was just so great to actually achieve this. But what I am going to do now, I'm going to leave it as is. I'm happy with that distressed look. And what I'm going to do is to then start getting this ready. So I'm going to use the teal green to get my top for my inspirational, and I'm not sure if I'm going to come all the way down, but I may just like angle it, she says. I'm not sure yet, but I'll look again at my inspirational piece and see what it's like. This is the only tube I have, so I don't want to run out because then I have to go into town, because obviously, again, when you live countryside, you don't really have access to things so easily. You gotta go into town the next day because if I leave now, it's very likely the store will be closed by the time I get there. What time is it now? Almost 5, I think. Yeah, so the store will be closed, so it'll be pointless. So it'll have to be tomorrow, and I don't want to leave it till tomorrow. I want to complete it today. So I am going to use this sparingly. All right, so I had a look at the inspirational piece, and I reckon it's slightly darker. This looks more terracotta color. So I tried out a little bit at the bottom there. You can see it's slightly darker. So what I have done, again, still using that same tissue, I haven't changed it. I'm going to dampen it slightly. I don't want it too damp, otherwise it's going to remove what I've already added. So I'm just going to dab it in here, and I always like to, you know, sort of take some off. I think less is more, and I'm going to do the same technique over it all over again. I am also going to go in with the burnt amber. Now, if you're wondering what the difference is, this raw amber is like sort of milky chocolate, and this one is like dark chocolate. So the dark chocolate I think I need to finish with. So I'm going to go in and just swipe like so, and again just keep going to get that particular color, and I can see the color that I want is already coming in. Sorry if I keep moving the camera. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you a little bit more. So again, start at the bottom, and again, always blend out just to be on the safe side, and just swipe. And you just want to swipe, and probably you can concentrate. And even if you do that, don't worry about it. Yeah, remember, we can always use the paper, a dry paper now, then to remove some. So just swipe, very light-handed. I am not being heavy at all. Okay, so we're just building layers upon layers. That's all we're doing, just building layers upon layers. All right, so to get the distressed black marks, I just use this brush here, dip it into my black paint, very, very little, a very tiny dot, and I'm literally just using this all over, and I'm just wiping it off over like so. That's it. It's very, very dry. As you can see, it's not much on there. It's just really to give it that distressed look. Also, I'm not sure if I recorded this, but in order to get those white marks off, what I did was literally take a damp cloth here, and I just literally went over it like so, just to remove some if you think it's it went on too heavily, and that's it basically. So I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to put it outside now, definitely let it dry really well, and then I would start with the green. So I've used some of my teal green in my bowl here, and I'm taking up quite big dollops, if that's the word, and taking my time and I'm putting it on quite thick, as you can tell. Alright guys, so that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please consider subscribing if you liked it, and share with me your thoughts down below. I want to know what you enjoyed mostly, and what part of the video that you thought, I was going to get that if I was there in Australia with her while we were shopping. So thanks for watching, and do remember, when it comes to thrifting and creating that beautiful charm in your home, you've got to get those curated products so that you know that when you look at them, you are so excited that you actually bought it. And it does take time. So I have been thrifting for such a long time now. I have never really recorded it. And I thought, why not share all of my experiences? So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now, and happy thrifting.